always hints. There's always is there. This is not, and I think we talked about this in our question strategy, or even in Psych Soc when you did that Psych Soc episode, that this is not a free recall exam. They're not just trying to like test your free recall of these equations. There's always a cue. There's always a hint when doing these equations, or when when knowing to use these equations. But you just need to take the time in the first 2 steps to get those hints for the equation. We start with what are we solving for? Then step 1.5, glance at your answer options in order to help you know what you're solving for. And also a note, and maybe I didn't make this kind of clear, look also how far they are apart from one another, right? Look at actually identify like, oh, are my answer options close together? Are they far apart? Because this gives you a huge hint in your rounding, right? I know like you were probably thinking like, oh, we should talk about the rounding. I know I didn't mention how far apart, but because
Which we'll talk about too.
we will talk about that. Because if your answer options are really far apart, you need a little bit more liberal with your rounding. If they're really, really close together, you know, okay, I'm probably not rounding very much. I'm probably going to be using the exact numbers. But this is what's happening when we're glancing at our answer options. Not only are we helping us to look for and to know what are we actually solving for when it comes to the units, but also how heavily can I round? Identify that first before you start going ham at an equation. Then identify what you're given, and then you've done the work now. The equation is usually the easy part once you've actually